Hi, I'm Paul Buckley from Mapei Australia, an ex-tiler with a long family history in the business. I've been the product manager of Mapei Australia for over 25 years. Today I'm in the Sydney Academy and I'll share my top tips on how to get the best bond with a tile adhesive. Let's go. Tip 1, substrate preparation. Really important part of the job. If the substrate's not prepared properly, there's every chance you could get tile delamination. So it's a must to prepare your substrate. You can see when I rub my hand on the wall, my hand becomes dirty, so this needs to be cleaned. The most simple way to clean the substrate is a bucket of water and a sponge. Nice clean water. We just simply wipe down where we're actually going to be installing the tiles. So you can see there on the sponge there's dust, so that came off the substrate of course, so that would have created a delamination or debonding area. Likewise, when I rub my hand on the back of a tile, my hand becomes dirty, so that needs to be cleaned as well. Tip 2, mix your adhesive twice. Always mix your adhesive twice, letting it rest in between. So mix, slake, mix. First mix agitates. Looking at the mix you might think it's ready to go, but it's not. You can't see it with your eyes, but microscopic ingredients take time to wet out and activate. Slake settles and lets all the ingredients wet out. The second mix brings everything together, creating the perfect adhesive. Mixing properly increases open time, workability, and most importantly, final performance, ensuring there won't be defects. It's just going to be a better all-round product to use. There's just no doubt about it. So mix, slake, mix. Tip 3, how to maximise tile bond. Start by using the flat side of the trowel to skim the surface first. Then follow up with the notch side of the trowel to spread the adhesive in straight lines. This ensures even coverage and a better adhesion. Push the tile firmly into the adhesive and move it back and forwards, making sure you move the tile to collapse the ridges. So that's what we're looking for, as close to 100% as possible. Never use the spot bonding method. No matter how hard I push on this, I might be able to spread them, but there's no way that I will spread that enough to cover the whole underside of the tile. So what that does, it creates massive voids underneath the tile. Never rush a job. Always wait overnight for it to dry, otherwise you risk things like grout discoloration or dislodgement of tiles. Tip 4, randomly check adhesive coverage. Always check your adhesive coverage after placing the first tile and then randomly as you go to ensure a strong bond. The easiest thing to do obviously is just to pull a tile off and just have a look at it and check that that coverage is as close to 100% as possible. So that's the kind of coverage that you want to see. If coverage is low, change your trowel technique, change the size of your trowel, or look at the blend of your adhesive. Tip 5, big tiles. When we talk about big tiles, we often talk about back buttering. It takes up the imperfections in the back of the tile. So you can see here the grooves in the back of this one, for example. It also increases our chances of getting a really good contact or coverage of the adhesive. So we use the flat side of the trowel to burnish the adhesive onto our substrate. Always in straight lines, as we've talked about. We back butter the tile. The way we do it is basically just adhesive onto the back of the tile. We use the flat side of the trowel to literally just put the adhesive into the back of the tile. Now you can see the contact that we've got. We've got basically 100%, which is exactly what we're looking for. We don't want to have areas where air and water can accumulate. We want to have little to no voids underneath as possible. So when it's fully bonded, fully supported, basically the tile and the substrate become as one. It's going to last a lot longer. You're going to have a much better result.